Greetings to you all and welcome back to Let's Play the Langrisser. Now you may remember that last video I was saying that we were going to save our money, ready for buying items later on in shops. Well, it turns out this level has the first useful shop of the game. So before we start, we're just going to have to buy probably just the one item. Items are pretty simple in this game. You have weapons, which typically just increase attack. You have defensive things like shields and cloaks, which just add a little bit of defense. What we want is this longsword. I'm going to bother buying the cheap rubbish. We'll just go straight for the best stuff we can get. I'm also going to buy a cloak. The cloak will be for Hain because he can't equip a shield. I'm not actually going to buy any shields because I believe we get one soon. Because the enemies in this game, later on, the commanders start to have items of their own. And when we defeat them, they will drop the items and we can take them for ourselves. Not equipped. So I believe we'll be able to just pick up a couple of shields, so we don't need to buy them. You can see that every person can have 2 items equipped. They have some type of weapon and then some type of accessory. Now accessory covers armour as well as accessories, things like amulets or boots, things like that. Little odd that a suit of armour counts in the same slot as a necklace, but there we go. And now we can finally saute. I think a bit of a story, a bit of explanation as to what's going on. It's so creepy when it's that kind of a face. Okay. I don't think it's that unlikely, since we already know they're outside. It seems that no one knows what's going on with this girl. We'll keep defending her. We started, so we'll finish. Addressing them by their correct names there. Soldier! Now if I recall, the last time I said I didn't know what the blazing dragons were. I believe they're just the infantry. Make the seal of Alhazard. Okay, this sounds bad. It's got an evil sounding name. I understand that Morgan is a magician, so he's not going to look like the most burliest of fighters. But he doesn't look intimidating at all, and his nose is incredibly long. Okay, so these people aren't here for Liana. We've just decided to take refuge in the place that the Empire is also attacking. Oh, and we're also being attacked by another one of the finest generals of the army. I like the fact that we're constantly up against the most dangerous opposition you could imagine. And we have been in levels 1, 2 and 3. Makes you wonder where the game's going to go in difficulty. I suppose we never actually kill all the people. Like Leon run off, and Laird just chases us and gives up in the end. Maybe the same will happen here? We could probably take Zoro, he's only a fighter. I mean, this level to me looks more like a defence. I don't know what Roger's going to do, I can't control him. He's probably going to charge forward like an idiot. In that case, maybe I should go with him. We'll just do a slow advance, and we'll see what happens. Ideally, I want the civilian squad over here to retreat backwards into the shrine, because where they are at the moment is just completely in the way. Even if we don't think about safety, it's just a terrible place for them to stand. We are technically indoors in this shrine, that's why the horsemen have their movement reduced significantly. I understand that horses can't run at full speed indoors, but if you look at the size of this place, you imagine they should be able to get quite a gallop up. That's probably a bit too far. Should do for this turn. Just gotta hope this rogue doesn't make any stupid decisions. Yes, thank you, Roga. He says those things, but after waking in the morning, he did go and recruit, what, 60 soldiers? So he must have had some idea that he was going to join the fight. Wise words. Listen to this man. Hope Liana retreats as well. She's so useless that she refuses to heal anyone. A bit of dysentery in the ranks. They are from different regiments, so you can see why there might be a bit of confliction. If we're being technical, Morgan is the more powerful because he's level 1 of a second class, whereas Zorn's only level 9 of a first class. Odd insults being thrown about. Don't know if that counts as backstory. We shouldn't measure who's going to be in charge based on who's the highest class, though. Otherwise we'll all be following Haynes' orders. Certainly not a direction we want to go in. Enemy commanders are now gladiators. Gladiators are more annoying than fighters. They're the ones that fire that sort of sword explosion burst thing. Means that they're technically ranged. It's a nice chance to get in all their hits before we go. Well, it seems like the last line of fighters are just going to hold back. That's good, that means we can pick off the spearmen and the barbarians that are charging forward. Well, then we know what this game's like. It's unlikely they're just going to sit there forever. Maybe they'll attack after a few turns. Maybe we'll be ambushed from all sides. Yes, they are using elves, that's why they're on the field. Yes, they do. Now, it's wise words, that's actually a change from Warsong, the prequel. In Warsong, archers were the same as any other unit, you stand next to an enemy and they fight, and they're really good against horses and flyers and things. In this game, the archers actually do have a ranged attack, so they can attack, I think it's 2 tiles, maybe it's 3 tiles, worth of range, so they can attack without being counter-attacked. That's the big thing. And they're very useful, but like I said, they're very weak. That's their trade-off for that advantage. Having learnt our lesson from before, I am just going to send Haynes straight in and start taking down these commanders. Not commanders, sorry, the soldiers, the pike. So go easy on me. That's a shame. I always get upset when my commander takes 1 point of damage. Oh, we've triggered an ambush already? Where were they even hiding? That is a good strategy. Ah, it must be that short grass we were talking about before. Not only is it great for its defensive merit, you can also hide a legion of 2 commanders and 120 soldiers in it. Dangerous stuff, that grass. Again, Hayne is now in serious trouble because those are normal soldiers, and they will cause some big problems for him. I need his troops to back him up this turn, but the next turn he's running back. Now, if Liana's completely useless, maybe the priest has got some magic? I wonder if we can check. No, we can't. He's got some items, interestingly. Bring that up again. If you look on the right hand side there, he seems to have a warhammer and a cross. The cross, yep, I'm with you on that one. Why the head priest, or priest as he seems to be called, has a warhammer, I don't see the practicality of that one. I suppose they were warrior monks, weren't they? Or battle priests, or whatever the introduction decided to call them. I'm surprised to see the NPC playing more defensive than I am. Alright, I'm going to keep Erwin Scotch. I won't keep them where they are actually, I'll step them a little bit forward. Hopefully these civilians can get behind us by the next turn. Bad placement on me by that other horse. It's okay, next turn we'll be able to group up into a more regimental defence. I'll take it slow, no point rushing it, or we'll just end up with needless casualties. Anyway, looks like there's going to be a lot of action next turn, but next turn is next video, so hopefully I will see you then.